All right, we're out here today at 1045 Bay Point Crossing in Alpharetta, Georgia. Zip code is 30005, I believe. And the reason for this video is, one, we're going to do a repairability video for all the wind. Wind's got lines across it, hail circled or dotted. Obviously, you can see right here some spatter, but we'll get into this stuff further. I believe all of this hail was quote unquote considered maybe wear and tear, deterioration of the shingle. I don't think wear and tear and deterioration of the shingle will put a crater like that in the roof. I don't think it's going to expose the fiberglass like that and fracture it. Look, that one's not marked. Check that out. There's spatter right there in the dark section. Spatter clearly marked. Clearly a impact of some sort. Here we go again. It's clearly an impact of some sort. Here's my finger. Look at that. That's an indention crater right into the shingle. There's another one right there that's not marked. And I'm going to make sure to point out what actual wear and tear is. Look at that. Crater right in the roof. Another one, crater right in the roof. This is the shingle we're going to be performing a repair on. This one goes all the way to the fiberglass, fractures it. Clearly a crater. There you go. There you go. Wind damage here. Another crater. Look at that. But missing shingle up there. These shingles actually up here have to be written. We have to remove the entire ridge cap. This roof does not have ridge vent, but we have to remove the entire ridge cap. We're not able to harvest materials. So once this is torn off, we have to put new, any repairs done by the hip and ridge, we have to put new hip and ridge on because we can't harvest materials per the IRC that Georgia adopted in 2018. But let me just show you what wear and tear looks like. So this is wear and tear. Fiberglass is exposed on top. None of it's broken. This is what real blistering looks like, right? This is blistering. Stuff like this, where you have a crater, that is not blistering. That is perfect textbook hail damage. For anybody that you guys need to train, come have them look at this roof because this is textbook hail. This video is going to be posted to YouTube so everybody can see it. Wear and tear all over this hip. But then you have this irregular circle mark that would pretty close resemble hail damage. I'm going to ease down here because I think there's one more that I want to show you that would resemble hail damage. All this wear and tear, blistering like crazy. Circle with a crater. Looks quite different, doesn't it? So we're going to post this on YouTube. I'm going to have actually, you know what? I'm not even going to make this a two-part series. I'm just going to do one. All this stuff is marked up. You had an individual come out here from Seek Now that marked everything. He was verbal when he was out here, letting us know that he pretty much agreed from what we were seeing and his findings and our findings. But from State Farm's point of view, maybe it's management's point of view, this is considered wear and tear. We have a positive hail date, August the 29th of 2024. We had an inch to inch and a half hail damage in diameter. I can print that report off and I can also post that to YouTube as well. Look at those craters. Maybe you'll get a better look at that. But we can get those hail reports posted to YouTube, sent over via email to show you that there was a positive ID storm that was on top of this house that affected it. I'm going to perform this repair with a roof snake. This is what State Farm wants us to use, and most of the big insurance carriers, this is the only tool you're allowed to use to perform these repairs. So Gary, I'm good on the Ridge Pro if you want to ease down to the...
I want to move the Ridge Pro here to see if more leverage.
Oh, I'm not going to hold on to it.
Okay.
I'm just going to sit on it.
Right here.
That's fine. But this is the shingle that we're going to be repairing. I'm just going to give the camera over to him so he can get a better view of the repair that I'm doing to show you how gentle I am and how willing I am to actually repair this roof that I do not condone repairing because of the hail damage. This is going to eventually leak through here, and you're going to have a bigger problem on your hands than what this hail damage is right now. But don't click the side button because you might pause the video or turn it off or whatever it does. That's a new phone, so it's got a new camera button. But I'm going to sit right here. I'm going to give you that too because that hammer's pretty big. Grab that with the other hand. I'm gonna sit right here and just get to removing right now. Obviously, you know, we're doing this so you guys can see. It doesn't feel too comfortable with a drop like that sitting on the side of a slope, but we're doing this because we care about what matters most to the homeowner. We don't want the homeowner living in a home that's not repaired properly or is gonna leak. You know, this is clearly damaged by hail, but you know, we're gonna exhaust all routes with this to show State Farm the most evidence that we can to show that this roof has been damaged. Here we go. Okay, so already off to a pretty bad start. That's a pretty gnarly rip in the shingle right there. I'm just trying to remove what we have to remove. That's another gnarly rip, and I'm not doing anything out of the ordinary. I'm just trying to pop the shingle up to where we can perform a repair. There's another one. These shingles are very brittle. We're not asking to, this shingle's already up, but we're not asking to have State Farm. This roof was put in with staples. I haven't seen that in a long time. That's pretty wicked. Look at that. So this is gonna be weird, but at the end of the day, this has already failed to repair, you know, clearly. And we're just gonna keep going. But this is stapled in, so whether, you know, I can't fit a staple gun under here to be able to remove this stuff, but that's what we're gonna do. These have to all be removed. This is crazy. I just felt myself break that seal, and I was not even close to a 45-degree angle. As you can see there, there's a sealant strip right here, and it will never seal down again, even if I try to beat it down on the roof. So I compromised this shingle. This shingle is completely damaged. Already was ripped right there, but that shingle's compromised. Like I had stated before, see if I can get these freaking staples out. It's crazy. Maybe somebody can respond in the comments, or somebody can get back, but would the roof snake still be the best tool to remove and reinstall staples? Because I'm assuming that's what this roof's got all the way around it.
It does.
Okay. That just ripped through. But I don't think that anybody would be able to, you know, run a staple gun under here. Damn, a ton of matting transfer. Okay. Yeah, this staple thing's pretty weird. Okay. This was already the damaged shingle, but I just have to show this because that tore that up pretty good. How many more freaking staples I got in this thing? All right, this is completely ripping through. They're actually having to go under. There's your shingle right there, right? So when we were doing the repair, this is the damaged shingle already, but that's completely ripped from removing the staple out. Actually, let me lean down here so I can have the camera.
Yep.
All right. So again, this is so crazy looking at this huge hail. Look at that. See where the hail hit the shingle right there? I would say, if anything, that's bruised matting right there. There's no better indication of hail damage than that. Look at that. Anyways, this ripped the shingle. Let's see if this one has that much. Oh my gosh. Let me get this glare out of here. Look at that. Can anybody identify on this video where hail hit this roof? There's a whole lump. Gosh, I wish the sun wasn't so bad. There's a whole lump right here from where the hail hit this roof. Right there, check that out. That bruised matting, if I've ever seen it, cracked on the back. Everything on this roof was put in with staples, it looks like. But anyways, this roof is, you know, we've ripped the shingle multiple places. This is, you know, to repair a roof adequately, you've got to pass the CAR method. And the CAR method stands for comparability, which this shingle would have to be sent off to third-party identification to determine that. Cellophane strip on the back doesn't say anything. But these have to be sent off. It's got to be comparable with the roof, again, per the IRC that Georgia adopted in 2018. That states that any and all work that's performed on a roof has to align with manufacturer's installation guidelines. And if there's do not mix letters, that would obviously go right across that code right there. But regardless, the A stands for availability. That would go with this being, you know, available or not if it's discontinued. And then R stands for repairability. So right here, right now, we can see that this roof has been, you know, it's failed the repairability aspect of it. There's huge chunks of matting transfer that have come out on this shingle. These are probably stuck to the other shingles. Yeah, that's huge piece, catch out on my foot. Huge piece of matting transfer just all across the back. But it's not really worth putting a shingle back, but I can try. There you go. I gotta see if there's any nails in here. I have to remove the caps off these cap nails. And these freaking staples that are all in here. Crazy. Trade with me. Grab that. I need to get safely turned around here.
Do you want the hammer?
For the purpose of repairability, we're gonna reinstall this same shingle because this thing's got massive holes with staples galore all down here. Let's see. Now there's a boatload of cap nails in here. I'll just recycle the nails from that. Just get a couple for repairability purposes. Again, I don't condone continuing with the repair after this point, but this is strictly showing, you know, what it would look like to repair this shingle. We came here to repair one shingle. We've damaged two, and you can see how that would affect everything. You know, with all the wind damages, everything with lines through it. Gary, show them. Everything with lines through it. On this slope, I can count 1, 2, 3, 4.
There's two missing shingles.
5, 6, 7, 8. The one we repaired, 9, 10. There's some more down there on those slopes, 11. So we've got a lot of shingles that would have to be repaired, Hammer. And obviously right here with this one, we're showing that with the test of time, these things are not going to allow these repairs to happen. I always nail these things in here too at an angle, you know, benefit of the doubt of the shingle. More than likely, with the size of the tears that are in this roof, we're gonna have to put a temporary tarp until we can figure out what we're gonna do, because water's gonna find this. This is direct underlayment straight under here, and we're gonna advise the homeowner to protect their home at all costs, and that's what, you know, we're gonna do here. These are all ripped to pieces over here where the staples came out, so that's compromised them right there. All right. Camera back. So here we are again, got this shingle back in there snug. We've popped up and broke loose these, like I said, this tab right here was not done like that. The next wind that comes by, see how easy that is? Next wind that comes by, there's another wind damaged shingle. Big tear, fiberglass all the way through. Huge tear, fiberglass all the way through. And I think I was able to show you the bruising right there on the back from that hail hit. Check that out. That's easy to see. Very easy to see. But that's going to conclude this video. This will be posted to YouTube. We'll send this in. We've got to do right by the homeowner. This is unacceptable. Thank you.